Melton trying to find Embiid on the low block. It gets deflected off of Embiid. Back to Melton. Melton to Harris. Now back to Embiid. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Harris backdoor cut to the basket. Finds Maxey. Maxey back to Harris. Harris goes up with a low floater, and that's good. He passed it to Maxey. It was being passive, but then Maxey found him back, and Harris was aggressive and took the 2, and the Sixers are down by 1. 12-11. 5:45 left to go in the first quarter. Karl-Anthony Towns has it at the top of the key, trying to take on Tobias Harris. There's a big mismatch there. Naz Reid tries to take it into the lane over Embiid, and Joel comes up with a block. The Minnesota Timberwolves have it back, though. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Towns' prayer. It's up. No good. Joel Embiid comes away with the rebound, and how about the defensive prowess by the big man? Embiid on the other end at the foul line extended. 5:15 left. He finds Maxey for a triple, and he knocks it down. The Sixers are going on a run as they now lead it by 2. Embiid with the dish and Maxey with the triple. Embiid and Maxey have 21 points in this quarter. The rest of the team just has 3. Keep that in mind. First foul shot is good by Maxey, and the second one is good. Mike Conley got the personal foul called on him. That's just his first personal foul. 53-49, Naz Reid for 3 with nobody on him, and it's just good. Naz Reid just doing a good job with the 3. The 24-year-old from LSU. Maxey trying to answer back with a 3 of his own, and that goes in. Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid just carrying the load for Philadelphia in this second quarter. Alexander Walker gets the ball intercepted by Harris. Harris to Oubre Jr., and he'll take it to the basket and finish on the left side of the cup. A little underhanded scoop by Kelly Oubre Jr., and Harris gets the dish. McDaniels trying to dribble around Embiid. Mike Conley gets it on the far corner, now being guarded by Embiid on the perimeter. A bounce pass to Anthony Towns. Towns back to Conley, who lets it fly, and he drains it. Lots of threes being made now. We have a 3-point shootout going on at the Wells Fargo Center. 1:40 left in the first half. Maxey with a pass to Harris, and they'll swing it around the timeline. It goes into the hands of Melton. Melton to Embiid. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Embiid at the foul line being double-teamed by Karl-Anthony Towns. He pulls up for a foul line jumper. Oh, my goodness! Nothing but net, and it was all contested. You could have blindfolded him, and he still would have made it. And we have a turnover called on the other end by Minnesota. 60-55. How on earth did Joel Embiid make that shot? Towns taking on Harris. Now the double team comes. Embiid comes in for help. Alexander Walker kicks it back out to Edwards. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Edwards for 3. And that goes in and out too. Embiid with an outlet pass all the way to House Jr. House Jr. back to Maxey, back to Embiid. Embiid at the foul line trying to dribble and find his way over Gobert. It's good! He takes it right to the rim and finishes on the right side of the baseline with the underhanded scoop. 75-72. What can't Embiid do? Edwards trying to take it into the lane as he'll step back, pull up, and fire the 2 over Daniel House Jr. Just too easy. Edwards now with 18 points. He's scored 6 in this quarter alone. Maxey hands it off to Embiid. Embiid at the foul line, dribbling over Rudy Gobert. Pulls up for 2 again. Count the bucket and 1. Rudy Gobert with another foul, and Joel Embiid has been owning that matchup against the defensive center himself. Again, not going to the rim, just getting tangled up by Gobert, and just drains it, nothing but net from the sweet spot. Alexander Walker inside-outside for a wide-open 3 that's up and in by Ant-Man. 83-77, 23 points by Minnesota in this quarter alone, and the Sixers have only put up 15 points. As Embiid spins, rolls to the basket, goes up with it, and he's fouled again! That's the 4th and 1 tonight by Joel Embiid as he's putting the team on his back. Climb on my back, he says. I got a big one. 34 points by Embiid. He has scored 14 of the 16 points by the Sixers in this quarter. Alexander Walker kicks it out to Naz Reid for a near corner three, and a long rebound by Patrick Beverley, who's off to the races. He'll stop the tempo down and slow things down. He's on the near wing, a bounce pass inside to Embiid. Embiid trying to take Reid to Septa, and he goes up with a reverse dunk. Joel Embiid is unstoppable tonight at the Wells Fargo Center. Give the big man 16 points in this quarter alone. This is unbelievable. He is putting on a clinic. Naz Reid, not much you can do as he takes it to the baseline. He was on the low block, and not even Shaq could do that. Timeout called by Minnesota. Sixers down by 2. Morris Sr. will find Patrick Beverley. A screen gets set by Embiid. Beverley bounce pass inside to KJ Martin. KJ Martin with a finger roll finish. It's good. They could not box him out over towards the rim. Less than 90 seconds to go as we're just about ready to end the third quarter. 120. Kyle Anderson kicks it out all the way to Anthony Towns, and he throws it away. Karl Anthony Towns throws it away as the intended receiver again was supposed to be Conley, and it goes out of bounds towards the near sideline. Sixers could take the lead with a 2 or a 3. 1:13 to go in the third quarter. House Jr. gets it. He goes over towards the far side. Bounce pass to Beverley. Beverley to Embiid. He's had the hot hand in this quarter. Embiid, fadeaway jumper. Oh, it goes in and out. The basketball gods say no, and Edwards gets the rebound. 55 seconds to go in the third quarter. Edwards will slow the tempo down. A bounce pass to Naz Reid. Reid all the way to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns with a fadeaway jumper. It's up, and that's no good. Another rebound by Patrick Beverley. 38 seconds to go. Embiid at the top of the key trying to ISO over Anderson. He spins, he fades, he finds House Jr. House Jr. back to Embiid as he lost his step. 10 seconds left in the shot clock. He's being double teamed now. Embiid goes into the lane and he throws down the sledgehammer. Oh my goodness, Hercules in the building tonight. He hears the MVP chants and he'll go to the line for one more. The Sixers are shooting 96% from the foul line. They've made 22 of 23 foul shots. Meanwhile, the Timberwolves are 14 for 17. Maxey has it. He finds Morris Sr. on the low block trying to take on Kyle Anderson. They're both the same height. Morris Sr. now gets double teamed. He spins, fades away, goes up with a 2. Paul Reed with the offensive rebound. That was a clutch offensive rebound. Reed bounce pass inside to Maxey. Maxey breaks free, and he gets a layup to go. 5 straight points by Tyrese Maxey, who got past his defender. 107 to 96. 5:49 to go in the fourth quarter. Sixers got to keep guarding the perimeter and showing their defensive prowess at the rim. Maxey gets the inbound, takes it to the lane towards the right side, goes up with the 2, and 1. Tyrese Maxey saying this is my house and I own the fourth quarter. Maxey has it on the other end. This time, let's see if this is a charm. Embiid trying to go to the lane, goes up with a 2, and he gets a hard foul called. It's just a freight train coming downhill, and Rudy Gobert with another foul called on him. That, I believe, is his 5th personal foul. Embiid is the first 76er since Wilt Chamberlain in 1967 with 3 straight games of 40 points and 10 or more rebounds. Tonight he has 42 and 10. 110 to 100, and Embiid has been perfect from the line. The first foul shot is good. He's been Michael Jordan out there. Really, it's just a sight to see and absolutely a pleasure to be able to witness this guy on an everyday basis. Embiid will go to the line for one more. The foul shot is up, and that's good too. Embiid is 15 for 15 from the line. 118-107, Maxey to Embiid. Embiid rolling to the basket, goes up with a 2, and he's fouled. He is fouled and will go back to the line to shoot free throws number 17 and 18. Luke Garza, I mean, that's just That's just cake for Embiid. It really is. Here comes foul shot number 17. He's 16 for 16 from the line. The first one is up, and it goes in. 49 points for Embiid. He needs one more to get to 50. 1:49 left in this game as the Sixers, if they hang on, they'll beat the 20-5 Minnesota Timberwolves at home at the Wells Fargo Center. 17 foul shots made in a row by Embiid, and he's made all 17 of them. And he has 12 rebounds. He'll go to the line for one more. He's dripping with a lot of sweat. Maxey comes out of the game. Embiid for 50. It's no good. Offensive rebound. Embiid for 2. He puts it up and puts it in. Daniel House Jr. with the rebound and another 50-point performance for the MVP. 121-107, and he goes to the Sixers bench getting all high fives. Moore all the way back outside to Brown Jr., and it's intercepted by Paul Reed. Brown Jr. tried to find a receiver, and Reed throws it down with a reverse dunk. A 360 by him. He was in the air and went up with a 360 dunk. A bucket's made on the other end. 127-113. And that's going to do it for the Sixers as they inbound it, and they'll start shaking hands as they'll play the song at the stadium. The Sixers come out and win again in dominant fashion, all led by last year's MVP and the MVP frontrunner of this year, Joel Embiid. 51 points, 12 rebounds. He went 17 for 18 from the line. And Tyrese Maxey, his partner in crime, had 35. He made all 6 of his foul shots, went 5 for 12 from beyond the arc, and shot 50% from the field in a matter of 37 minutes.